and welcome to today's video. This video is this week's tarot reading with Rinky. We're going to be doing tarot readings for the week of the 3rd of March. As usual, zodiac signs, angel answers, think of a question. All the timestamps for each zodiac sign is down below. Just a quick disclaimer, I'm actually getting a lot of DMs detailed with questions that you guys want to ask Rinky. I highly recommend that you reach out to her directly. All her contact information is down below in the info box as well. She does personal readings, and if you're not from Bombay, you can get on Skype to talk to you, right?
Yes.
So you're directing the DMs towards me. Actually, I won't be able to help much because she's the tarot queen sitting over here. So reach out to her. Let's start out with today's video as usual with Aries.
Aries, the card that we have for you is King of Cups. This card here is telling us that this week, you feel a lot more powerful. You feel like you have the decisions, you have the power to make a certain decision. It feels like, I'm very powerful and I can do what I want. All this while that you were contemplating your own thoughts, your own ideas about, how a certain thing is going to work. Is it going to work? Is it not? But now I feel sudden off. It's like more on the positive direction. It feels like, yeah, it's right, it's meant to be. So somewhere it feels like your mind is coming onto a much better space right now, and you feel very, very content and happy with the way things are turning out for you. Angel answer for you here is wait. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now requires you to just wait, just hold on. It's the time to sort of take breaks, take pause, because you are panicking with this situation and you're just like, very, very desperate for a certain thing to happen. Understand that when you're desperate about a certain thing, it sort of pulls you away from it. So it's that time where you have to relax, where you have to take certain pauses, just wait and don't let on to things take a U-turn for you, or don't jump onto any conclusions. Basically, it's the time where angels are asking you to wait. Taurus, the card that we have for you is a card of cups. This card here is telling me, why are you so upset this week? Why do you feel like everything is just going wrong and it's not working out the way you want things to work out? Understand that there is something brighter that you can look at, but you choose to look at what's gone. You choose to look at, what you don't have at this point. It feels like you're still stuck with your past. Is there any point? Do you see anything's actually turning out for you or, coming in your favor right now? No. So it's the time to leave on to all those energies of the past and focus on to your present. It is bright. It is something better that you can actually experience in your life. So just let those thoughts go away and look into your present moment. This is a week to just be present with everything that's happening around you. Angel answer for you is it's up to you. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with, you're in charge of it. You are powerful. Understand that you have the, power to make a choice. You got to stand up for your own self. Nobody else is going to do that for you. It just feels like, I am sort of totally powerful. I am in charge of all that I want. So angels are telling you, you can turn around the situation the way you want. So it's up to you. Gemini, the card that we have for you is a card of swords. This card here is telling me that, this is a week where it just feels like very low on energy, is very dull, but at the same time that has something good for you. It's telling me there is a window of opportunity this week for you. There are certain new projects coming your way, certain new, things that you can actually be very, very beneficial to you. It's the time to actually, get up and start working really, really hard towards what your idea of success is. Only when you take that one step forward, only when you realize that this is something important and you need to pay attention on to, only then you will see things actually turning in your favor. So it's the time where, you sort of push away that laziness and focus on what's really important in your life. Angel answer for you here is in the near future. Angels are telling you, the situation that you're dealing with, it still feels you're not very close. It still feels like you're stuck. A lot of energies which is not letting you be where you want to be. So it just says, this is not the right time. It's telling you it's happening in the near future. So the constant efforts that are going on to this particular situation has to remain. You have to keep pushing to a certain thing so that things actually work out for you in the near future. Cancer, the card that we have for you is Three of Wands. This card here is telling us that, you know, it feels like you're over expecting a certain situation, you're over expecting out of a certain person. It feels like, you know, your ideas aren't matching with people around. You know, you have pressurized your own self to an extent where right now you just feel, you know, you're lost. There's nothing that you can actually look forward to. The core reason behind this is just pushing yourself beyond boundaries every now and then, and just stressing yourself way too much that this has to work out means it has to work out. So somewhere you have to realize that, you know, it isn't very good thing to sort of, you know, stress yourself out so much. At the same time, expect something which is not in your control. You know what I'm trying to say here is just don't expect a lot of things from people around you, because that's sort of creating a lot of disappointments in your life, and you feel very like demotivated about a certain thing. Angel answer for you here is be assertive. Angels are telling you, you know, the situation that you're dealing with right now requires you to use a lot of affirmations, requires you to just you know, think positive, be assertive about everything that's revolving around that situation. It feels like in your head you've given up already and you know it's never happening. So when you're leaving these vibes to the universe saying that I know it's not happening, it will actually never happen. So it's the time you got to really stay assertive and just use the right words so that right things come your way. Leo, the card that we have for you is a card of Swords. You know, this card here is trying to tell me that you're holding on to a lot of emotions this week. It just feels like, you know, your literally head is just fully packed with a lot of emotions, and you just want to burst out right now. It just feels like your head cannot handle so much emotions right now. It feels like, you know, your overthinking level has gone like crazy, and it's just stopping you to look at what's there in the present moment. Even if you're sitting and being present with somebody around, you know, maybe having lunches or just being out there doing certain things, but your mind is constantly somewhere else. You know, right now it's very important for you to focus on what's going on into the reality rather than what's going on here. It's something that you really need to be careful this week, because eventually it's going to create a lot of mess in your head, which is not a good idea for you. So understand that you got to clear this up this particular week. Angel answer for you here is no. Angels are sort of giving you a clear answer saying that it's not working out your way. You know, you are sort of overspending the time here and not being very sort of calculative about a certain situation. So it's just saying you it's not working your way. Virgo, the card that we have for you is Three of Wands. This card here is telling me, you know, this is a week where you're sort of over expecting a lot of things. You know, it feels like you're tired with a certain thing, and when it's not coming your way, you just choose not to look at the situation. You know, it feels like I don't want to face a certain thing. I am sort of preoccupied with my own fears, and it's not letting me sort of face the good things, look at the brighter side of life. It just feels like I don't know why a certain thing is not working my way. You know, you just started questioning yourself like crazy, and it's sort of affecting you a lot. The more you're questioning to yourself, the more things are sort of, you know, getting scary for you. You know, it just feels like why? So it's the time where you stop questioning yourself and just, you know, believe what's coming your way. The efforts that you're putting in right now is actually going to turn reality for you, and this stress is something that you really need to, you know, just keep it aside and not really be bothered about. Angel answer for you here is compromise. Angels are telling you the situation that, you know, you are in right now. You know, you're very adamant about a certain thing to happen, but it's not happening. The angels are telling you, you know, you got to compromise certain bits here and there, because eventually it's going to be beneficial to you and things are actually going to be in your favor. So right now, don't be so adamant about a certain situation saying that if it's a it has to be a A, you know. So somewhere just turn the situation around lines where you can compromise a bit and yet it is in your favor. Libra, the card that we have for you is a Wheel of Fortune. You know, this card here is telling me that this is a week where you will see a lot of improvements in life, where you will feel like things actually revolving for good. You know, every situation, everything that's happening this particular everything that's happening this particular week for you feels like, you know, it's happening for a reason. Every person that you meet this week has something to share with you, and you will realize later down the line that yes, it's very important for me. So somewhere Wheel of Fortune always indicates, you know, good things are coming your way, better things are coming your way. Don't get stuck around with situations that actually didn't work out for you in the past. So this is the time to sort of, you know, manifest things into your life that you've been wanting since the longest time, and it's just gonna work wonders for you. Angel answer for you is a bright answer. It's a yes. So angels are telling you the situation you are dealing with right now, you know, it's clearly going to be in your favor. Things are turning around for you. So it just feels overall it's going to be a good week for you. So it's the time to sort of manifest everything that you want in life. Scorpio, the card that we have for you is a card of wands. You know, this card here is telling me that it feels like you're just struggling. You're just like running behind a certain thing, and you can actually see no improvements there. You know, it feels like, yes, I'm working, but I cannot see anything. What's in store for me ahead of that? Am I really getting paid well? The person that I am really paying attention to or taking efforts, is that person reciprocating in a similar way? So somewhere, you know, this is a week where you're just slogging a lot into every situation of life, and you really cannot see the results here. So right now it just feels, I'm tired, you know, it just feels like I cannot do much. So it's just asking you to stay positive and keep doing what you're doing. You don't have to sort of worry about that, because later down the line, you know, your efforts are going to be paid. So it's the time to take constant efforts. Angel answer for you is no need to worry. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now, you know, you are sort of creating a lot of stress in and around that situation. You are sort of worrying about certain things that's actually never going to happen. Even you know that in your head, but somewhere it's sort of repeating constantly into your head, which is why, you know, there's a lot of stress level, there's a lot of worries. Angels are giving you a bright sign saying that you don't need to worry. Things are sort of getting better for you. Sagittarius, the card that we have for you is Death. This card here is telling me that, you know, there are a lot of energies that you're really holding on tight to. You know, it feels like something that's not letting you walk into the brighter side of life. Something that this could be a certain situation, a certain person, you know, your past, something of that sort. It just feels like something is holding you really hard, really tight. But understand this, yeah, this could also be a fear that's really holding you tight. But understand that, you know, a new thing will begin only when you end a certain situation. You know, you're holding on to something unnecessarily, which is not helping you in any way. So it's very important to end a certain situation so that brighter things actually enter in your life. So death is something that's telling you, don't hold on to, you know, just walk forward, end a certain thing and walk into something new that's better for you, that's brighter for you. Angel answer for you is remain positive. Angels are telling you the situation requires you to sort of focus a lot more onto good things. You know, your mind has sort of started revolving only around bad things. It has sort of started thinking only in way where you feel it's not working, it's never working. So using these wrong words is affecting your situation. Understand that you have to hold on to that positivity. You have to be really charged up, motivated every single time when you think about this situation, when you sort of want to work towards or around a certain situation. So angels are asking you to remain positive. Capricorn, the card that we have for you is Three of Pentacles. This card here is telling us that, you know, this is a week where all the efforts that you're putting in, you are being appreciated for it. You know, it also talks about if there's a certain project that you were interested in, this is the right time to sort of go ahead and crack that project. If you have interviews lined up this week, you know, it feels like you will get positive response from there. So this is a week of appreciation for you. Your efforts are being paid. You know, certain investments that you wanted to do from the longest time but that didn't happen, this is a good week. So it is a week where, you know, your efforts are being paid well, you are being appreciated, people around you sort of acknowledge everything that you're doing for them, and it feels like yes, you are connected to a lot of people in your life, that and you feel your circle is positive enough, so there's no worries in and around that. Angel answer for you is communicate clearly. Angels are telling you the situation requires a better communication. You know, you are sort of messing around with that situation because your words aren't very clear, people around you don't know what you want. So it's very important for you to actually take a moment and just create a vibe where you sit down and explain the person how you see a certain thing. This could be, you know, a business idea, or just, you know, your personal relationship, or any situation basically you're dealing with needs to be communicated very clearly. Aquarius, the card that we have for you is Ace of Swords. This card here is telling us that, you know, this is a week where universe is offering you certain thing that you always wanted for. You know, it just feels like, yeah, things are coming your way, but somewhere there are yet certain blockages that needs to be resolved, that needs to be sort of, you know, taken care of, or rather acknowledged, because, you know, it feels like your words aren't clear, you're not sure of what you want in life. One day you're saying a certain thing and the next day it's just like exact opposite thing. So this week looks like, you know, it feels like there are a lot of flips here and there. Some days you're feeling absolutely brilliant about life, next day you're feeling like it's never gonna happen, it's something worse. Somewhere this week feels like a lot of mood swings and feels like you're not really focused onto something. So take conscious efforts this week to be focused with what you really want in life. Angel answer for you here is opportunity. Angels are telling you, you know, the situation has a lot of more opportunities coming your way, which will help you brighten the situation, which will sort of, you know, help you understand that there are so many ways to it. So it's the time where you realize that yes, these opportunities are important in my situation, and which is why you should consider this. Pisces, the card that we have for you is Two of Pentacles. This card here is telling me that, you know, this is a week where you're juggling with a lot of emotions in your head. You're like, is it a yes, is it a no? So somewhere a lot of emotions are sort of tied up, and you absolutely have no conclusions there. You know, you really don't know what to do and how to take things forward. But this is a time, understand that you got to focus on one thing and then jump onto something else. You know, the emotions, the situations that you're dealing with right now, sort of go step by step. Don't jump into 5 things at once. It's the time where you sort of you know, address one thing and then move on to other, which will be really helpful to you. So don't worry about conclusions right away. Take baby steps towards the conclusion, and that's going to be helpful. Angel answer for you is in the near future. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with, the, you know, the question that you have in your head is working out in your favor in the near future. So this is again the time to sort of put in constant efforts and just stick around and just don't let, you know, things go away. Or maybe basically what I'm trying to say is don't give up onto it right away, because things are actually working out your way. So it's the time that angels are telling you it's happening in the near future.
I hope that you guys found this video very helpful, relatable. Don't forget to let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Of course, keep coming back for more videos. Hopefully you've joined the subscriber fam by now. I really hope that you've turn those bell notifications on. Keep coming back for more videos. I will see you in the next one, and Rinky will see you next Sunday. See you. Bye.